Hi there, and welcome back into the Cougar Sports Network. We're glad to have you for game number 2 here, College of the Canyons and Riverside City College. Some lineup changes for you for each side if you joined us for game 1. Joining us now for game 2. Our internet stays alive. The Gremlins have been out today, boy. Anyway, Riverside City. Mostly the same lineup. Carly Romero will start at second base. Clarissa O'Neill, the left fielder. Then Madison Aguilara. Followed by Alicia Kendrick. Giselle Flores Morales will be the DP. Abigail Baldwin. And Ruby McDonald in right field. Riley Wilson, the catcher. And Aaron Anselmini will bat ninth in play center field. With the flex being Jasmine Lemus as the pitcher. Canyons will send, once again, Anais Perez to the mound. 5-1 now on the year. Gave up 4 runs in game number 1. Union's trying to make it clean sweep here in game number 2. Starting a little later than the original 2 o'clock scheduled time due to game 1 taking quite some time. Romero, no hits and 3 at-bats in game number 1. Takes a strike at 2:27 in the afternoon, and we are underway. Defensive change for Canyons. Rohan El-Hamamsi will play left field. That is the only change. This one hit out into left center field. That's a base hit. Janice Jimenez cuts it off and fires it in, so Carly Romero starts the game off with a base hit. I said Janice, I meant Jocelyn Jimenez out in center field. And Lujano goes to right, so Krista Vierik the only change out of the lineup from game number 1. So a base hit, here's Clarissa O'Neill. With the leadoff runner aboard, she tries to bunt, but bunts it foul.
Good idea.
O'Neill walked, reached on an error. 0 for 3 in game number 1, but scored twice. One ball, one strike here to O'Neill. Bunting again, this one well placed. The only play for Soriano on a scoop with a bare hand is first base. Nicely done from Soriano. So sacrifice bunt for O'Neill. Madison Aguilera had one hit and 4 at-bats in game number 1 comes in. So Anais Perez already in a bit of trouble here. 0-1, or 1-0, he gets in for a strike, so it's 1-1. This one popped up out of play. Canyons defensively, Merida at first, Moreno at second, Jimenez at short, Soriano at third. El Hamamse in left, Jimenez in center, and Lujano in right field with Phillips behind the plate. This ball popped up. Right center field, coming across is Lujano to make the play. Nowhere for Romero to go. And 2 away. Alicia Kendrick now. Kendrick in game number 1 drove in 2 runs on a couple of base hits and 4 at-bats. First pitch misses down. So Kendrick now 9 RBI on the year. Hit a ball off the base of the wall in the first inning for Riverside with Carissa O'Neill at second base. That scored O'Neill, but was just held to a single. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Looks like it'll be Anais Perez's day to handle once again for Canyons. Handled the last doubleheader against Ventura. Split the ball games. This one hit in the air to deep left field. El Hamamse going back. Can't make the play as it gets over her head. And once again, just like the first in game number 1, Alicia Kendrick has a base hit. This time it's a double, and she drives in a run, and it's 1-0 Riverside. So Riverside off to a good start. An RBI double from Kendrick. Giselle Flores Morales now at the plate. 3 hits in her final 3 at-bats of game number 1 was 3 for 4. Sun has peaked out. Still kind of chilly out, 64 degrees. Sunny and warming up here in game number 2. 1-0 Riverside. This one hit on the ground softly. Jimenez fires it to first, and the ever-present Janice Jimenez, who plays just about everywhere it seems, makes the play. But 1 run across on an RBI double from Kendrick. Riverside starts game 2 like they started game 1. An RBI hit from Alicia Kendrick, and now Canyons will send their group to the plate here in the first. Lineup looks much the same for the most part. Jocelyn Jimenez to lead things off. Belinda Lujano in the 2 spot. Janice Jimenez batting third. Jasmine Soriano moves up to the 4 spot, followed by Giselle Merida. Rohan El Hamamse will bat in the 6th spot. Amber Phillips in the 7th spot. Layla Moreno batting 8th, and the DP will remain. Yahali Gonzalez says they'll face Jasmine Lemus. Lemus 0-3 so far this season. In 11 innings, she's given up 32 runs. 20 of them earned, with 13 walks and just 1 strikeout. Opposing hitters hitting 15 against her. Gave up 23 hits, 21 runs against Palomar, excuse me, who is far and away the #1 team in the state right now, I would say. Defensively for Riverside, Baldwin at first, Romero at second, Aguilera at short, Kendrick at third. O'Neill, Anselmini, and McDonald from left to right in the outfield with Wilson behind the plate. Jocelyn Jimenez will lead things off. 1 hit and 3 at-bats, a walk and 2 runs scored in game #1. As Lemus's first pitch misses away. That's been the issue for Lemus this season, is the walks. 13 strikeouts to just 1 walk. Not a ratio you want to have. And you get yourself into trouble when you don't pitch to contact and try and pound the zone, especially facing a Canyons team that 8 more runs in game #1. One of the top offensive teams in the state, and they're one of the best walking teams in the state. In game #1, the Cougars worked 8 walks in the ballgame. Started right away from the first, as Jocelyn Jimenez worked a walk to lead the game off for Canyons, and she's ahead 3-0 here. That one in for a strike. Back-to-back pitches in for a strike. So it goes from 3-0 to 3-2. Lemus delivers and walks Jimenez. Leadoff runner aboard for Belinda Lujano, who extended her hitting streak to 6 games in game #1. Had a hit in the 6th inning, came around to score in that 6th inning as well. With a walk, she reached 3 times and 4 at-bats in game 4 plate appearances in game #1. Jimenez had a stolen base in game #1, so she's got 6 now on the season. Lujano misses on the bunt attempt that time. Jocelyn 5 for 6 when running this season. Keep an eye on her with nobody out. Lujano takes, and she's way ahead here, 3-1. Canyons started off game 1 with 4 walks in the first 5 at bats for a run. Lujano bunts. This one going to be tough. Lemus's throw to first is just in time. So it's a sacrifice bunt, moves the runner to second base. And now Janice Jimenez comes to the plate. Jimenez 1 hit in 2 at-bats in game #1, extends her hitting streak to 6 games. Nine for 19 over the last 6 games is Jimenez. 28 hits on the season. Her base hit in the 6th started a 2-run, or continued a 2-run 6th inning that kind of pushed Canyons over the hump. Hits this one down the line and left, but foul. High on the count, 0-2. Always so calm up there. talked about it kind of in game number 1, just almost, it can be misinterpreted as boredom out of her face. That's how calm she is up there, just very relaxed and loose. Waits for an 0-2. She's so tough to get out and strike out. This time she grounds to second base as Romero scoops it and fires, so advances her sister 60 feet, but now 2 away. Still, you like to see that from Jimenez. Every time she's hitting the ball to right field, it's generally a good sign. Here's Jasmine Soriano. One hit and 3 at bats in game number 1 and a run out there. And right now, needing a base hit to tie the game. Trailing 1-0 after Riverside got a run of the first on 2 hits. Soriano hits this one. Nice diving stop that time by Romero, and it saves a run. Ball hit hard, but Riverside defense shows up. It's a 1-0 Tiger lead after the first. Baldwin, McDonald, and Wilson for Riverside here in their half of the second. Leading 1-0 over College of the Canyons.
At the plate, number 24, Abigail Baldwin.
It's Abigail Baldwin. 1 hit and 4 at bats in game number 1. Perez loses that one over this head of Phillips. Scott Matthews, our plate umpire here in game number 2. Robert Zuniga, the field umpire, as they switch positions after game number 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Baldwin. Thank you. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. And a leadoff walk here for Abigail Baldwin. It's the leadoff runner aboard for the 2nd inning in a row. Here's Ruby McDonald now. Baldwin has not attempted a steal this year. McDonald 083 this season. Shows bunt, bunts it foul. That one a strike at the letters. Good pitch from Perez to change the level. It's interesting, I've never seen this before. Riverside actually runs signs off pitch calm, essentially. McDonald down on strikes. First punch out of the day for Anais Perez.
Number 11, Riley Wilson.
Never actually seen that before, so that's a new one for me. Here's Riley Wilson. Singled in her first at-bat in game number 1, and then grounded out the next 3 times, so it was 1 for 4. So now 8 for 31 on the season. This one hit on the ground to right field. Charging is Lujano. Throw not going to be in time as it pulled Merida off the bag. Wilson has a base hit. Riverside has 2 runners aboard here in the 2nd inning. So runners on first and second for Ansel Minnie. Got a bunt single, a chopper single, or excuse me, just a ground ball single to left. It's 2 for 3 in game number 1. He's here in a big spot with a runner in scoring position. 1 away, 2 on for Riverside. This one popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect, but Merida makes the catch anyway. Two down. Back to the top of the order, and Carly Romero, who singled. Came around to score the game's only run so far last inning.
Out to play number 25, Carly Romero.
Two balls, no strikes to count here to Romero. And now Perez in danger of walking the bases loaded. Calls time. So Perez needs to try and get herself back in this count here. This ball lifted in the air to left field. That'll get down for a base hit. El Homamsi charging will fire it to the plate. And now the base is loaded as everybody moves up 60 feet. Second inning in a row for Romero. The base hit to left, and now Russ O'Neill, who sacrificed Romero into scoring position, inning number 1, hits with the bases loaded. Trying to drive another run home for Riverside here. Perez just struggling to find the zone right now. That one in for a strike. This one hit on the ground. That'll get through for a base hit. They'll throw to first. An error made as the ball goes into the dugout. And so 2 more runs come across. It's a base hit, an error, 2 runs score, and Madison Aguilera comes to the plate. Chops this one wide of third, and that'll be foul. So 2 more runs out there for Riverside right now. Already 2 across in the inning. It started with the leadoff walk from Baldwin, a base hit from Wilson, a base hit from Romero, and then O'Neill, a ground ball through the 3-4 hole that Lujano was charging, and might have had a play on her at first if Merida had gotten back to the bag. So this one gets out to left field. That's a base hit. 1 more run will come home. Throw comes to the plate, so the runner will advance to second base, and Aguilera. That's just an error defensively again by Canyons. It's a 4-0 Riverside lead. Riverside has jumped on Anais Perez here in this second inning to the tune of 3 runs. It's a 4-0 Riverside Tiger lead after Canyons took game 1 8-4. Here's Kendrick, who doubled over the head of El Hamamsi back in the first inning. About as good of a start for Riverside as you could ask. Rio in for a strike. This ball fouled away. Riverside doing damage with 2 away here. This ball fouled away. Kendrick able to work a walk. Perez did a good job to battle back in that at-bat, but second walk of the inning. 1 has already come in to score. Base is loaded now for Giselle Flores Morales, who's 0 for 1, grounded to short. Bust this game wide open. In the second inning with a base hit here. This one hit on the ground towards short. Jimenez scoops it and steps on second base. Nicely done by Jocelyn Jimenez. But Riverside with a heck of an inning. 4 more runs across. Or 3 more runs across, I should say. They lead 4-0. Not as good as you could ask from Michelle Dodonna's side. Runs on 4 hits, an error, and 2 left on. Crooked number in the inning for Riverside. And Canyons will send Rita El Hamamse and Phillips to the plate. Marita 2 hits and 4 at-bats in game number 1. Three straight games with a hit for her. Trying to get something started here for Canyons in the second. Big inning is not out of the question for COC. This ball chopped on the ground to first. Baldwin steps on first base, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Rohan El Hamamse. El Hamamse 0 for 5 this season. Three balls and no strikes. Demas walked leadoff batter in the first, but Jocelyn Jimenez could not come around to score. This one chopped on the ground towards third. Kendrick fires, 2 away, 4 in a row retired, 5 in a row retired. And now here's Amber Phillips. One hit and 2 at-bats for Phillips in game number 1. Walked twice as well, so she reached 3 out of 4 times and has a base hit up the middle with 2 away. So a 2-out base runner for Canyons.
Play number 6, Layla Moreno.
There's Layla Moreno. No hits and 3 at-bats in game number 1. Hit the ball hard twice, though. take from Moreno. One ball, one strike. This one softly lined and nice play by Romero again. She's been excellent at second base here early on. Canyons strands the two-out base runner. 4-0 in favor of Riverside as we go to the third. Top half of the third, Riverside starts off where they started the second with Abigail Baldwin, who walked and scored. 3-run second inning for Riverside has them to a 4-0 lead as they face Anais Perez for the 10th time today. She's pitched every inning so far for Canyons today, all 7 in the first game for a win. 2 in the start of a third here in game number 2. Two balls, one strike, the count here to Baldwin. Baldwin lifts this one in the air to left, or to right field, excuse me. And Lujano there to make the play, one away. One down for Ruby McDonald. Struck out in her first at bat. 1-1 misses up. McDonald lifts this one in the air to shallow right center field, and Lujano glides across to make the play. Two down for Riley Wilson, singled and scored in the second. That one called for a strike. Perez overthrows a bit with the 0-2. The pitch fouled away. We go again on a 1-2. This one hit on the ground. It goes off of Merida. Moreno, though, there to scoop it up. So a rare 3-4-3 out at first. So a 1-2-3 inning for Anais Perez. Canyons will come to the plate here, chasing 4 as we go to the home half of the third.
Leading off number 3, Holly Gonzalez.
Holly Gonzalez will lead things off here in the third for Canyons. Way ahead here, 2-0. Gonzalez singled and scored in the 4th of game 1. And now even further ahead at 3 balls and no strikes. Canyons just 1 hit. 2-out single for Amber Phillips last inning here through 3 innings. Back-to-back strikes from Lemus. He's only walked 1 so far today. Retired 5 in a row before the Amber Phillips base hit. 6 of the last 7. Fouled away. This one lifted in the air to left center field. Sun is not helping Ansel Minnie. Then it kind of gets away from her. And Yahali Gonzalez legs out a double. So Canyons with something cooking here. Just their 2nd hit of the ball game. Leadoff runner aboard for the 3rd straight inning, though. And now Jocelyn Jimenez comes to the plate. For Yahali Gonzalez, at the very least a base hit. This one poked out to right field. Coming on the right fielder. And O'Neill makes a nice play, sprinting to set down Jimenez. For the first down. For Gonzalez, it's a base hit and an error on the center fielder, Ansel Minnie. Here's Belinda Lujano with the 1 away. Sacrifice bunt in the 1st inning. Six-game hitting streak right now for Lujano. Stretching it to 7 would likely get Canyons their first run of the ballgame. This one chopped towards second. Romero scoops and fires 2 away. So Yahali Gonzalez moves up to 3rd, but 2 down. And here's Jocelyn Jimenez, or excuse me, Janice Jimenez. Jimenez had a productive out in the 1st, but it didn't lead to anything. As it moved Jocelyn over to 3rd. Called strike, 0-1. This one chopped foul up the 3rd base side. This one hit sharply past the shortstop Aguilera. And Canyons has its first run of the ball game as Jimenez stretches her own hitting streak to 6 games.
Coming to the plate, number 7, Jasmine Soriano.
So here's Jasmine Soriano. So an RBI base hit from Janice Jimenez. We'll see if John Wismath puts her in motion here late in the inning. Two away and chasing 3. This ball lifted in the air to left field. Playable for the left fielder O'Neill, who will make the catch. Canyons chips away and gets 1. After the leadoff hit and then air to move Yahali Gonzalez out to second, but gotta think that's a disappointing inning on John Wismath's mind. You only get 1 despite a leadoff runner at second base. But you chip away to chase 3 now as we go to the 4th. And so many than the top of the order in Romero and O'Neill for Riverside. This needs another quick inning here from Anais Perez. Seems as though she's maybe got a blister on her throwing hand right now. Something. Picking up a lot of dirt, looking at her hand every time she throws the ball. This one bunted right back to the box, and Perez, the only one that can make the play, sets down Enselmini, 1 away. Here's Carly Romero. A couple of singles, a couple of runs scored. This ball hit in the air to left field, but right at El Hamamsi, who makes the play. 2 down. Well struck that time from Romero. Just right at the defense. Just the breaks. Chris O'Neill now. Drove in a couple of runs on a single to right field. Then moved to second base on an error. Got all the way around to third, but got stranded there. One 0 in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to O'Neill. This one chopped right back to the box. And Anais Perez, another good play. Has been fielding her position well today. 3 up, 3 down. 6 in a row retired. Canyons will come to work here in the 4th. Chasing 3. Home half of the 4th, Merida, El Hamamsi, and Phillips, the scheduled hitters. Merida grounded first in her only at bat here in game 2. Swings at the first pitch and misses. Looks like Krista Vierik in the on-deck circle will hit for El Hamamsi. Two pitched Merida. Softly on the ground to first, and standing right on the bag as she fields it is Baldwin. So here's Krista Vierik. Walked and scored. Drove in a run in game 1. Pinch hits here in game 2 in the 4th inning. Game getting late already. And he's running out a bit of time. One ball, one strike to count here. Amos has pitched well today. The trouble she's been in was in the last inning. 4th, the first time Canyons has not had a base runner. So, well, actually, scratch that. We've got a base runner in all 3 innings. It's a different thought that was in my head. They have not had the leadoff runner aboard all 3 innings. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one foul up the third base side. This one hit on the ground towards first. Baldwin makes the play. Back-to-back ground balls to first, and here's Amber Phillips with 2 away. Phillips, another base hit up the middle to center field. Back-to-back hits for Phillips in the ball game today. There's Layla Moreno now. 0 for 1 with a 2-out base runner. This one hit on the ground. Into left field for a base hit from Moreno, her first hit of the season. And now Yahali Gonzalez to the plate with 2 away. Indians trying to get a little 2-out rally here. Gonzalez singled her last time up. This one hit out into left center field. That'll get to the wall for a base hit. 2 runs will come home. Gonzalez headed for third. She will slide in safely. It's a 2 RBI triple for Yahali Gonzalez. And all of a sudden we've got a ball game at 4-3 here in the 4th. First pitch swinging from Yahali Gonzalez that time. Hits it out into the left center field gap. First extra base hit of the season for her. It's a 2 RBI triple. And Jocelyn Jimenez comes to the plate. Jimenez walked and flied to left. Hits this one right back up the box, and we are tied at 4. The Canyons offense coming alive here in the 4th inning. 3 runs across for COC with 2 away. And Limas, who was really good up until this inning with 2 away, has now all of a sudden given up 3 straight hits. Scratch that, 4 straight hits. Here's Belinda Lujano, 0 for 1 in game 2. Jocelyn Jimenez over at first. After an RBI base hit to tie the ball game. Just the 8th RBI of the year for the Canyons leadoff hitter. That one gets away from the catcher, and Jimenez reading it well. Had to hustle as Kendrick saw the ball skip off of Wilson. And looked like she might have a play, but instead decided better of it. So it's a ball in the dirt, stolen base for Jocelyn Jimenez. And now a Lujano base hit would likely score the fleet of foot Jimenez at second base and give Canyons their first lead of the ball game. Instead, it's a 4-pitch walk. And now the most dangerous hitter in the COC lineup comes to the plate. And that'll get a visit from Riverside City. Jimenez singled home a run in the 3rd. Had a hit in game number 1. 2-hit day for her, a couple more walks for her as well. 29 hits now on the season. 21 RBIs for her as well. She is top 15 in just about every category offensively that you can really think of, outside of home runs and walks. And she's only struck out 1 time. And a 2-out rally working here for Canyons. 4 straight hits and a walk. 3 runs have come across. That ball almost gets back to the screen. Good job from Wilson. Two RBI triple from Yahali Gonzalez. And then an RBI base hit from Jocelyn Jimenez. And now Janice Jimenez way ahead here, 2 balls and no strikes. Dangerous 3-hitter for Canyons waits. Takes a strike up at the letters. Sorry, the focus on our camera is struggling right now. There it is, back in focus a little bit. Nothing I can do from way over here behind the plate. Two-one misses up. So Lemos in danger of walking the bases loaded, although maybe not the worst thing is you don't want to let Jimenez, who's batting up over 700 on the season, hurt you. And just a calm 5-pitch walk to load the bases here. Jasmine Soriano a chance to do some damage. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Canyons is yet to lead the ball game. Soriano, the 9th batter to the plate here. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball to second. Waits on an 0-1. Swings and hits this one on the ground. Scooped by Kendrick. Throws across the diamond. Canyons leaves 3 aboard, but they get 3. We're tied at 4 after 4. First pitch swinging here for Madison Aguilera, and she grounds out to short to start the 5th. One away. 7 in a row retired for Anais Perez. Here's Alicia Kendrick. Singled and walked. Drove in a run. Been a tough out for Anais today. Had a couple of hits and 4 at-bats in game number 1. She's been on 4 of 6 times today. This one hit right back off of Perez. Jimenez fields it, fires low, but Marita scoops it out. 1-6-3 for the out at first base. John Wismath from the dugout. I don't know if you could hear it at home. Yells it on. You gotta have that. A sharply hit one hopper right back at her. Sometimes getting a piece is good enough. 2 away for Giselle Flores Morales. Reached on a fielder's choice her last time to the plate. Takes that pitch up. Sun's starting to fall a little bit behind us, so it's making it tough on the fielders straight away, especially the pitcher, Anais Perez, throws back to the plate, or back from the plate. Kind of underthrew that one, missed, 2-0. Pitch fouled away. Canyons with 3 runs in the 4th. Riverside had 1 in the 1st and 3 in the 2nd. Canyons 1 in the 3rd and 3 in the 4th. We sit in a 4-4 ball game with 2 away here in the 5th inning for Riverside. This one lifted in the air to right field. Lujano drifting into foul territory will make the play. 9 in a row retired from Perez. Gets the Cougars back into hit when they're feeling good. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. 4-4. Marita, Vierick, and Phillips here. The bottom half of the 5th.
Now batting number 11, Giselle Marita.
Marita 0 for 2, grounded to first both times. Almost still in there. This ball hit on the ground sharply. Sorry, my hands were not on the trigger finger. Aguilera able to make the play. One away. Here's Krista Vierick. Came in to pinch hit in the 4th.
Now batting number 17, Krista Vierick.
It's here with 1 away in the 5th. This one softly hit down the right field line. Foul, so Vierick will stay put. Is trying to keep that momentum from the 4th inning going. 3 runs all with 2 away in the 4th inning. Vierick takes outside, 3-1. One in for a strike. This one hit on the ground towards third, a bouncing ball. Aguilera scoops it, not in time as Vierick down the line safely. It got by Kendrick. Vierick just hustling down the line. It's an infield hit.
Over to the plate, number 12, Amber Phillips.
Here's Amber Phillips, who's 2 for 2 today. Swings and misses. This one hit in the air to right center field. That'll get down for a base hit. It gets by the outfielders. Trying to get to third is Vierick, and she does. John Wismath holds her there. Phillips 3 for 3 in the ball game. The error allows Vierick to third. It's really not even an error because it never really touched anybody. It just went right through both outfielders. And Michelle Melendez will hit here in the 5th inning for Moreno.
18 for 6. 18 for 6.
Coming to the plate, pitch hitter, number 18, Michelle Melendez.
So big spot for Canyons to try and take the lead here with Melendez at the plate. Runners on the corners and 1 away. Melendez takes a strike. Not sure John Wismath will run a play here. Amber Phillips doesn't run a lot. Melendez hits this one on the ground. This might be a double play, and it is to end the inning. Melendez hits it hard. But Aguilera, a great play, 6-3 double play. First time Canyons is grounded into a double play this season comes at an inopportune time. They strand a runner at third base. In the 5th, we go to the 6th. Scoring at home, Layla Moreno re-enters here into the 6th defensively. Baldwin, McDonald, and Wilson due up. Nine in a row so far retired for Anais Perez here as we move into the 6th inning. Baldwin walked and flew out to right field. Canyon's looking for another quick inning from Anais after they stranded one aboard at third base in the 5th. They looked like they might have been in business. A great play by Madison Aguilera to cut down the inning. Baldwin ahead in the count, 2-1. Good pitch. Canyons has been a little short-handed this middle portion of the season. Alexa Miranda out and probably for some time was on crutches. Jordan Shepard not in the lineup, not dressed today. Also missing Akane Gonzalez, still battling injury. This ball fouled away. At some point you got to figure when the whole roster is ready to go, it'd be a pretty formidable team. Still 10-3. Haven't seen Skylar Vanoli at all this year either. Two balls, two strikes to count here to Abigail Baldwin. Good pitch, down at the knees, called strike 3, 10 in a row retired. Second punch out of the game for Anais Perez. Brings us Ruby McDonald. Perez, 2 strikeouts and a walk, couple of walks. Gave up 4 runs over the first 2 innings, but since has settled in. Good pitch to McDonald at the knees, just under the hands for a called strike, 0-1. It's a really tough pitch to hit. That one that kind of sinks and stays right under the hands at the knees. McDonald showing bunt. She offers at it. She's behind in the count, 0-2. Good pitch, back-to-back punch-outs for Anais Perez. She gets the rise by that time. Two down for Riley Wilson. Singled back in the second. Grounded into a rare 3-4-3 out at first. In the third, this one chopped towards third. Soriano backing up, but will make the play, fires it across. A 1-2-3 inning for Anais Perez. 12 in a row retired for her. We go to the home half of the 6th inning. It's a 4-4 ball game here from Whitten Field. Canyon's looking ahead here in the bottom half of the inning. It'll be Yahali Gonzalez, and then the top of the order coming back up. It looks like Michelle Dodonna going to make a change. The change I imagined it would be. Giselle Flores Morales in a tight game becomes the pitcher. So it comes in clean in the 6th here. She'll face Yahali Gonzalez. Who had a base hit against her in game number 1.
Out to play number 3, Yahali Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, the 2 RBI triple in the 5th to get Canyons back within 1. 2 hits and many at-bats here in game number 2. Well ahead here, 2-0. That one in for a strike. Leadoff batter here in the 6th. Indians can get one. They can take their first lead going into the 7th. 2-2 count. This one hit on the ground towards short. Aguilera scoops it just in time to get Yahali Gonzalez at first base. So one down. Probably
Number 8, Jocelyn
everything all
Jimenez.
even, because I think Krista Vieira might have been out in the 5th inning, but nonetheless, here's Jocelyn Jimenez, one away. Change up from Flores Morales, misses away. Jimenez singled, stole a base, drove in a run in the 4th. Takes a strike, it's 1-1. She's been on twice in 3 plate appearances today. Game 2. Puts this one in the air to left. Going to be a tough play for O'Neill, and it'll land foul. This one hit up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. A 1-out base runner for Canyons, as Jimenez has her 2nd hit of the ball game.
Coming to the plate, number 1, Belinda Lujano.
There's Belinda Lujano now. Couple of hits right back up the box for Jimenez. Lujano walked, grounded to 2nd, and hit into a sacrifice. Fouls this one away. fouled away by Lujano. Now it's 0-2. Shadows starting to creep in on the third base side. Field straight away here in the 6th with Lujano at the plate. Takes down 1-2. Morales back to deliver. Lujano takes away again. Morales in game number 1. 6 innings, 8 hits, and 8 runs allowed. This one gonna be trouble. Jimenez out at second base. Lujano in at first. Good play from Baldwin to cut down Jimenez and get an out. But now Janice Jimenez comes to the plate with 2 away.
Back to plate number 22, Janice Jimenez.
Jimenez, a base hit for an RBI back in the 3rd. Go ahead and run out there at first base. Throw behind Lujano again. Wilson not afraid right now. 2 balls and no strikes to Jimenez. Good pitch that time. Gets Jimenez to wave. Kind of half swung that one. Wasn't really sure if she wanted to rip at it or not. Not really a pitch she could drive anyway, so it goes to 2-1. This one down in the dirt. Now a good hitter's count here for Janice Jimenez. Ball you can drive, that's what you're looking right now. Big gap out in left center field. As this one hit right back up the middle. Takes a big hop off the lip, but it's a base hit for Jimenez. 2 hits in the ballgame for her. 2 runners on for Soriano, who's hitless so far in the ballgame.
Out to play number 7, Jasmine Soriano.
Talked about Janice Jimenez when she is on, drives the ball well to the opposite field. That time just right back through the box. Soriano first pitch swinging, hits it into center field, and an amazing play by Ansel Minnie to rob her of a base hit. Soriano hit it hard, but Ansel Minnie, an excellent play, takes away a hit, takes away a run in the process as well. Canyons leaves 2 aboard here in the 6th. We go to the 7th inning in a tie ball game. 9-1 and 2 for Riverside. Anselmini, who made the great play to rob Soriano of a hit and likely the go-ahead run, will lead things off. Can't square one up much harder than what Soriano did. Perez is retired at 12 in a row. Going back to the 4th inning. One ball, one strike the count here to Anselmini, who's 0 for 2. Hit into an infield fly and bunted back to the pitcher. This one popped up foul out of play off to the left. One ball, two strikes, nobody out. Top of the 7th inning. Riverside and Canyons tied at 4. Riverside at a 4-0 lead. Canyons with 4 runs to answer through the 4th. The 3rd and the 4th, and Anais Perez sets down Anselmini on strikes. First out here of the inning. 4th punch out for Perez. 13 in a row now set down for Anais Perez. Back to the top of the order in Carly Romero, who's 2 for 3 in game 2, had hits and scored runs in the 1st and the 2nd. Fouls this one away. Seems as though Anais Perez has settled herself in nicely. Kind of had a rocky game 1. Never really had a clean inning. Kind of was up and down the whole time. But here in game 2 has found something that's working. $13 in a row. Set down. She can make it 15 and get Canyons back in a hit. They've got a chance to walk it off in the 7th. They'll have that chance regardless of whether that happens, and that'll break the streak. A base hit out in right center field by Romero. 3rd hit of the ball game for Romero. So 1 out base runner for Carissa O'Neill. O'Neill 1 for 2. Ran it back to the pitcher back in the 4th to end the inning. Got a base hit, drove in a couple of runs in the 2nd. Back-to-back pitches that have missed the zone from Perez, and now she's got to settle herself back in after looking very smooth. Had struck out 3 of the previous 4 batters she had faced before the Romero base hit. It's funny how it comes and goes sometimes. That one in for a strike. 1 and 2. This one a little slap butt foul up the 3rd base side. 2-2 misses just away, so the count goes full with one away. See if they decide to maybe try and press Carly Romero in motion in the instance that O'Neill hits one into the outfield somewhere for a hit. Although the outfield pretty shallow here. This one chopped up the middle. Jimenez knocks it down, but it will not get picked up, so it's an illegally batted ball from Romero. So Romero or O'Neill is actually out. So Canyons catches a break. 2 down here is Romero out on an illegally batted ball. Menace nearly made the play anyway. Here's Madison Aguilera. 1 hit and 3 at bats with 2 away. Faces Anais Perez. Third time today we've had an illegally batted ball result in an out. Game 1, Brooke Bishop was out on an illegally batted ball. Belinda Lojano actually got pulled back to the plate on an illegally batted ball, but was also out on one. And here in game number 2, O'Neill, big second out in the inning on an illegally batted ball out of the box. This one lifted in the air to left center field and deep. That is trouble. It's going to bang off the base of the wall. They're going to try and send Romero from first base. The relay not going to be in time. An RBI double from Madison Aguilera, and Riverside retakes the lead at 5-4. So Aguilera a double on a 1-hopper off the base of the wall. Romero scores. Canyons may be lucky it's not worse, as there's 2 away here. So this ball lifted in the air to left field. Vierick going back will make the play, as Kendrick hits it hard, but not enough to get over the head of Vierick out and left. But Riverside gets a run. They lead 5-4 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Canyons chasing 1. The big hit by Madison Aguilera. And now it's up to Giselle Flores Morales to set down Canyons. She'll face Marita Vierick and Phillips here. Go back to that huge play from Ansel Minnie in the 6th that took away the go-ahead run for Canyons.
For the Cougars, number 11, Giselle Marita.
There's Giselle Marita to lead things off. 0 for 3, he's grounded out 3 times. Need the leadoff runner here for Canyons. As you trail 5-4 now, Riverside trying for their 3rd win of the year. Canyons trying to come from behind once again, as they've done already once in this ball game. to Tinks, 1-1. RBI double from Madison Aguilera in the 7th. After Ansel Mini took away a base hit with 2 aboard that would have scored a run from Jasmine Soriano in the previous half. And now Canyons finds themselves chasing, needing 1 to tie and send us to extras. Anything less than that and the ball game is over. Anything more than that and the ball game is over. So lots of opportunities out there for both sides. A 1-ball, 2-strike count here to Merida. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. One away. Big punch out from Flores Morales. And here's Krista Vierik with 1 away. Singled was stranded back in the 5th. Canyons has had their opportunities here late in the ball game. And Vierik at 3rd. Back in the 5th, couldn't get her home. Vierik hits this one on the ground, up the middle, backhanded Romero on to first, 2 away. Canyons down to their final out. So 2 down and Amber Phillips, who's 3 for 3 in the ball game today. In game 2. Represents the final obstacle for Riverside for their 3rd win of the year. And Phillips hits this one in the air to straightaway center field. That's going to get over the head of Ansel Mini. Phillips headed to second base. The tying run is in scoring position with 2 away as Phillips is 4 for 4 in the ball game. 3 singles and a double. They're going to pinch run here. Leanne Lopez going to pinch run for Phillips.
Pinch run for the Cougars, number 9, Leanne Lopez. And out to play, number 6, Layla Moreno.
Here's Layla Moreno with 2 away. Moreno had her first hit of the season back in the 4th inning. Part of 4 hits in a row in the inning for Canyons. That was their 3-run 4th inning. Base hit or a walk here to keep the inning alive. Fouls it away, and Canyons down to their final strike. Flores Morales trying to finish it off. Gets Moreno on strikes. That's the ball game. Riverside gets a big run in the 7th. They take it 5-4 over College of the Canyons for their 3rd win of the year. The Cougars and Riverside split today. That will do it for us here on the webcast. We thank you for joining us. Hope to see you again next time.
Riverside City wins game 2, 5-4.